Ngari, Vai, 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 Ngari, Ngari, Vai, 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 Ngari, Ngari, Vai, Ngari, Vai, Vai, Ngari, 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 Ngari, Vai, 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 Ngari, Ngari, Vai, 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 Ngari, Ngari, Vai, 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 ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਪੰਜ ਤਤ ਸੁਨੋ ਪ੍ਰਗਾਸਾ, ਦੇ ਸੰਜੋਗੀ ਕਰਮ ਅਭਿਆਸਾ, ਬੁਰਾ ਭਲਾ ਦੋਏ ਮਸਤਕ ਲਿਖੇ, ਪਾਪ ਪੁੰਨ ਬਿਜਾਏ ਦਾ। The five elements of our physical body also came from Vaheguru, came from the sun. When Vaheguruji was sitting in the state of sun, he created this world. Kita pasao eko khwao tiste hoye lakh dariyao. He created all these elements also, all the five elements. And based on those elements, De Sanjogi, De was created, the physical body was created. Three are the physical elements, and there are two elements. Actually, four are the physical, and one is the Sukham element. Air, water, fire, and earth are physical. I mean, air is a little bit Sukham, but you can still feel the air through your senses. But there is one Sukham element, the subtle element, which is the Akash Tat. Lot of Jeev Jantu, lot of these Junes, lot of these species, they don't all have five elements. For example, this bacteria and all, you don't see anything else. They are microscopic elements. You don't see their physical bodies and all. They don't have earth with them. Similarly, many other Jeev, many other species, they may not have all. For example, the ghost has only a couple of elements: air and sky. The angels have only sky, not even air, right? Some ghosts have fire also with them. They're called fire ghosts, right? So depending upon what Jeev Jantu is, that's how the elements are derived. Only human body has all the five elements. So Maharaj, when Maharaj is talking about here, Panch Tat Suno Pragasa De Sanjogi Karam Abhyasa. All these elements are used to do the karam, to do the action. This is how, with the sanjog, with the collection of these elements, the physical body is created. The mind is also created. Mind also has five elements. But the elements of mind are sukham, subtle. Eman karma, eman dharma, eman panch tat ka janma. Eman shakti, eman siyo, eman panch tat ka jiyo. Bura pala doye mastak likhe, paap pun bujayega. And the what Bura and Pala, whether they are going to do a good deeds or bad deeds, the human beings, on their mastak, on their forehead, it's already written. Everything is preordained. That's the chiri. But we don't connect with the chiri. That's why we do things as per our own mind, as per our own wishes. And everything is written. And based on our karams, then that Bura tak Pala is either erased, or more Bura is written, or more bad is written, or more good is written, because the previous one gets erased. We come with certain karams. We discussed in the past also. We come with the Sanchit karam, Pralabh karams. But then these can be changed also, right? They can wash away. And based on the present karmas, our forehead is written. Bura pala doe mastak likhe, paap pun bijayeda. Based on whatever we will sow, so shall we reap. Based on our actions, based on our karams. Gaudi Kabir ji is saying, Ape pavak ape pavna. Pavak is agan, fire. Ape pavak ape pavna. Pavna is air, that breath, that wind. And he himself is a fire, He himself is the wind. Now think about this very closely, very focusedly. Just put your full focus, full concentration on that. Ape pavak, ape pavna. In California, we have fires, right? And how the fires spread? Through the air. If the wind is blowing very hard, if it's storming, right? Wind storms are there, then the fire will spread more. Maharaj is saying, since these elements came from Vaheguru, in every element Vaheguruji also exists. Ape pavak, ape pavna. Jara khasam tarake kavna. If khasam is, who is khasam? Khasam means husband Lord, Vaheguru. If he decides to burn me, then who can save me? Nobody. Sometimes that's why I was giving an example of the fires which spread there. If the khade is there, if the play is there, this is going to happen. We can do our level best, but it will not change. Yeah. But if we will do the good karam, we will put the full effort, we can reduce the effect. But something, if it is burnt, it is burnt. You cannot change it. But what you can do is, with your good karma, with your good action, you can reduce it. Right? But if he has decided that he's going to burn it, it's decided. Nobody can save us. But with Vaheguruji's Kirpa, when we focus on him, when we chant his name, Ram Japat Tan Jar Ki Na Jaye. Because when we focus on him, we don't care what's going to happen. Our emotional attachment to these physical elements is no longer there. This physical body is no longer there. But it can only happen with Ram Japat. Ram Japat Tan Jar Ki Na Jaye. Because then we say, okay, this is Vaheguruji's will. It's very hard to accept it. And will can only be accepted, the hukam can only be accepted, the naam can only be accepted, the shabad can only be accepted with love, not with yoga abhyas. Yoga de naan nahi ho sakta. There's a difference between yogmat and gurmat. Yogmat is hatha yoga. You know what hatha yoga is? You do think without love. You're doing it to attain some powers, to have some riddhi and siddhiya. You want to become famous in the world. Right? It's all about your worldly attractions. That's why yoga is not accepted in Gurmat. Because even you will attain the siddhiyas, powers, you will still not have love for Vaheguru. That's why Maharaj says in Gurbani, Riddh Siddh Sab Moh hai, Naam na vase manai. You will not receive the Naam. You'll get the powers, but not Naam. And even if we jap Naam by thinking, I want to have a Riddhi Siddhi, you'll get a Riddhi Siddhi, but you will not have love for Vaheguru. How can you remain in a state of Sahaj, in the state of peace, in the state of love, in the state of humility, in the state of Bairag? When you will jump all the time and not to attain some powers, not for the non-nidhiyan, 18 siddhiyan, but for love of Vaheguru. Then even if my body is burnt, it does not matter to me. That's why when Guru Arjan Dev Ji sat on the hot plate, he said, Tera kiya meetha lage, naam padarth nanak mange. He said, I only want naam. Even if my body is burnt, I don't care. Ram japat tan jar ki na jaye. It does not matter. Even if the body is burnt, my love for you should not be lost. Ram naam chit rahyasmay. I just want naam. My mind should merge, chit should be merged in the Shabad, in the Naam. Ram Naam Chit Rahya Samay. Merge, absorbed, become one with Naam. I should become a Shabad Roop. Ram Japat Tan Jar Ki Na Jaye. Ram Naam Chit Rahya Samay. Rahao. Kako Jare. काहे होए हान नट वट खेला सारंग पान कहते कौन सड़दा पे who is getting burnt what kind of a loss is happening because every element that's why we started panch tat suno pargasa every element of the body from where it came from Vaheguru every element has a god particle in them Vaheguru ji is in everywhere in every physical element also and then when something is burnt who is burning it and who is getting burnt? Fire is also Vaheguru. Wood is also Vaheguru. Right? So who is getting burnt and who is burning? कौन है? काको जरे काहे होए हान whose loss is it is happening? ऐदा ही होंदा ना गुरु प्यारे when some tragedy happens everybody is saying oh yeah, obviously this is a big shock somebody's house get burnt or shop get burnt or some business or something anything everybody's like oh there's a big loss for me but Maharaj is saying something else Maharaj says who is burning it who is getting burnt it comes down to the same thing नानक गुरमुख आप पछाणे प्रभ जैसे अविनाशी कौन हगे कौन आसी who is the drishta and who is putting the drishti who is watching who are we watching assi hage kaun what is the reality that's why again and again Gurbani says yes we are the minds but that's not the real form of the mind if the mind is busy looking outside and deciding and judging things about oh this person is like that person is like that that's a duvida that's a doubt that's a param right because Maharaj told us we have to make sure we see mind as a jyot of Vaheguru मन में ज्योत ज्योत में मनुआ ताको जरे काहे को हान हान as in whose loss it is if something is getting burnt not what khela sarang pan this is a game not what is like it's a game it's a drama is going on a play is going on not what khela a play is going on not what khela sarang pan as in why ਉਹਦੀ गेम चल रही है कहो कबीर कहते I can do only one thing I know what is my job why I was sent to recognize myself how can I do it कहो कबीर अखर दोए पाक होएगा कसम ता लेगा राग and there are only two अखर ra ma Allahu wah guru it's easy for actually people who are born and brought up in Western countries दोए अखर people who are in India and other it's very actually difficult for them because here when you construct a word it's in syllables extraordinary laboratory right it's two syllables similarly Vaheguru word is one but syllables are two that's what Kabir Sahib is saying kaho Kabir akhar doe pak do akhar wah guru kaho Kabir akhar doe pak ra ma Allahu kaho Kabir akhar doe pak and they chant to the two akhar hoega kasam he's there he will support us he will help me he will take care of me I just have to do one thing so what is this this is pure love 100% love that's why I always tell people Somebody called me, I think, very recently, and they say every lecture we see at the end, you say, tummy in, tummy out, tummy in, tummy out. Do we have to do it? I said, no, don't worry about it. Just do one thing. Gaviye, suniye, man rakhiye po. Why we do tummy in, tummy out? So that breathe in, breathe out process can happen automatically. But if you can just focus with the love in your own voice, and you can follow this, Kaho Kabir, Akhar doy paak, hoega khasam, te lega ra. Because the rhythm gets made automatically when you do tummy in, tummy out. Otherwise, there's no reason. Don't worry about it. Wah, guru, wah, guru, wah, guru, wah, guru. प्यार देना गाविए सुनिए मन रखिए पाओ. And where the dhyan should be? धुन में ध्यान, ध्यान में जान्या गुरमुख कथ कहानी. You have to listen to your own voice. That's your focus should be. And he will take care of you. Gaudi, Kabir ji, Dupde. Dupde is two pads. This Shabad will have two pads. ना मैं जोग ध्यान चित लाया बिन बैराग न छूटस माया. And then I didn't focus. I didn't learn the yoga. Actually, he went for the yoga. That's why he's writing that. He didn't like that. There is a story that Kabir Sahib went to learn the jog mat. And they said, you have to use, the first step they told him was, do a tratak yoga. You know what tratak yoga is? You put a circle or something on the wall, or you just focus on one thing. It can be a jot, the physical flame, a lamp, a idol. And you just keep on focusing on one thing, right? That's what people also do now, right? They say, okay, you don't have to do jap, you do have to do tratak. Now keep on looking in the front of your nose and all. What will happen? Will something happen? Yes. Will your mind stop? Yes. But will the love come? Barag come? No. Love will not come. Barag will not come. You will become more dry, more critic. Because this is a game of love. That's why Kabir Sahib is saying, ना मैं जोग ध्यान चित लाया. मैं अपना चित उत्थे नहीं लाया, त्राटक योग नहीं किया. एक पासे ध्यान ला के ऐदा ध्यान ला लिया, focusing on one thing. No. That's why Maharaj is very clear about it. Maharaj says, धुन में ध्यान, ध्यान में जाने गुरुमुख कथ कहानी. On your own voice. You have to love your own voice first, because who is speaking? And you will come into a stage where you will know that voice is coming on its own. It's not me. When you go in the Antargat stage, that's why we say that, Antargat Tirath Mala. Now, take a bath inside. Follow the Gurmat 100%. You don't have to do anything else. Na मैं जोग ध्यान चित लाया बिन बैराग ना छूटस माया. कहते माया तो छूटनी नहीं फिर भी. Even if you are going to do the yoga mat, putting the dhyan on your nose, on the tip of your nose, or putting the dhyan in some jot, putting the dhyan on some, circle or an idol. No, love will not come. Barag will not come. And if the barag is not there, then you cannot get away from Maya. You will remain in Maya. You will remain in Tragun. Our job is to go above the Tragun Maya, to go in the Chautha Pad. Will not go there otherwise. Na मैं जोग ध्यान चित लाया बिन बैराग na छूटस maya. That's why there's another Shabad which Maharaj says, बिन हर भजन नहीं छुटकारा. Bhajan करना पैना गुरु प्यारे. Gurbani is again and again say bhajan bandgi. Bhajan is again chanting with love, not just chanting with love. If chanting also become a yoga, then also there is no benefit. And mantra recitation also become academic. You don't know what you're saying. You know that there is a story of the person. When he went there, everybody was chanting Ram, 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 Ram. He thought everybody saying Mara, 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 Mara. Right? If you will speak like this, Mara, 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 you will not know what you're doing. That's why it is very important to have a love. Wah, Guru, the ultimate teacher. That's it. Fully surrender. 100% surrender. कैसे जीवन होए हमारा जब ना होए राम नाम आधारा. Can they till the time I don't have a love for Vaheguru, till the time I don't chant Vaheguru, I don't take a support of Vaheguru, then my life is useless. कैसे जीवन होए हमारा केवा जाएगा. What kind of a life will I have? Because then the life will be full of ego. Because I will believe I can do everything. It's I. Here now, the Jivan is everything is you. You. तू ही. कैसे जीवन होए हमारा जब ना होए राम नाम अदारा रहाओ. And now the thing comes. And then once you will do that, what you have to do? You have to go to the Dasma Akash. You have to coach. You have to enter the Sukham body. Gurmukh hoye, Sukaya koje, और सब परम पुलाई. You have to go to the Asman. Remember the 5 elements we talked about? The subtle element. Till the time our chit, our mind will not go to the Asman. Asman as in Akash, as in the Gagan, as in the sky. Till the time the mind don't go there, we will not be able to. Because this is not who we are. This physical body is going to perish. It's going to be burnt. It's going to turn into ashes one day. Whether you bury it or you burn it, it's going to turn into ashes. Sun galla akash ki. Maharaj says, you are here to understand who you are, and you can only understand if you will do the khoj, if you will enter your sukham body. Sukham, Murad, Nam, Niranjan, Kaya, Kaka. You have to enter there. Your mind has to enter there and go to the highest portion of that sukham body. Uche, upar, ucha, now. Evad, ucha, huve ko etis uche ko jane so. And a lot of people, a lot of sages, a lot of peers, fakirs, they tried to enter their sukham body. They did. That's what Guru Nanak Dev Ji told us. Patala patal lakh agas agas. Odak odak pal take Ved kya nikvat. Ved also is saying this, that there are 100,000 patal, 100,000 akash. Because the sages out there, that's what their reach was. They still counted it. Musalmans, the peers and fakirs, they also did it. They also counted it. Patala patal lakh agas agas. Odak odak pal thake Ved ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਥੱਕ ਗਏ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਲੱਭਿਆ ਨਹੀਂ ਉਸ ਤੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ that's it. ਪਾਲ ਥਕੇ ਵੇਦ ਇੱਕ ਬਾਤ ਸਹਿ 18 ਕਹਿਨ ਕਤੇਬਾ as in Quran and Bible. Kateba is Quran and Bible. ਸਹਿ 18 ਕਹਿਨ ਕਤੇਬਾ ਅਸਲੂ ਇਕਤਾਤ. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ they were also, they counted, okay, there are 17 akash or whatever akash there are, right? ਸਹਿ 18 akash are there. ਸਹਿ 18 ਕਹਿਨ ਕਤੇਬਾ ਅਸਲੂ ਇਕਤਾਤ. But Maharaj says the real thing is something else. What is the real thing? Guru Nanak Dev Ji says, Lekha hoye tan likhiye, lekhe hoye vinas, Nanak vada kiye, ape jane aap. And you cannot count. Yes, Gurvani says talk about the 14 pavan. But inside one pavan, there are multiple pavans. Multiple universes are there. Multiverses. Countless. Countless. I mean, there's no lekha for that. But Maharaj says, you have to search them. Don't just believe on me. You yourself search it. Leave your body and search. But don't just leave your body. Don't be a pret. Don't be a ghost, because ghosts are also doing that. But their reach is something else. It's again a ego. It's again a Maya. There are two searches for the Sukham body. One search is within the Maya to achieve something, to achieve the powers, to be famous. Right? And a lot of people are doing it. Robert Monroe, right? That's what he brought a revolution in Western countries. They were before that people also doing it, but Monroe opened the game. Monroe Institute and everything. His, NSA took his help and everything. And, it's in Virginia, still the institute is going on. He was a radio broadcaster, a producer. And he said, oh, if my sound, if my voice can travel, my signal can travel, how come I cannot travel? And if you will read his book, Journey of the Souls, at one stage, he also says, I have gone to many realms. I went out of the body through the binaural beats, and he created the binaural beats, right? Through all these signals, I went around a lot of places, but he goes to one place, one realm, where he said there was so much love that I just bowed down. He also had a glimpses of the Jyot. Then he realized that's everything. Whatever else I was doing, I was still in Maya. I was still in Maya. Out of the Maya, because these are the belief system. For a Muslim, for a Christian, for a Hindu, for a Sikh, what is the place they will go? If they don't have a Gyan of Gurmat fully, if they have not understand the Nirankar, a Hindu will obviously go to Hardwar or whatever the secret place, maybe Badrinath temple, maybe Brindavan. So whenever they will do the Simran, when they will have an out of body experience, when they will try to enter the subtle body, their thought will still come into the picture. They say, oh, I need to go to the Brindavan. I need to go to the Mathura. A Sikh will say, I want to go to the Amritsar Darbar Sahib. A Muslim will say, I want to go to Makkah and Medina. Right? And a Christian probably will say, oh, I want to go to the Vatican. Right? But we forget that is still a Maya. Where we have to go, na roop, na rekh, na rang kich, tragun te prabh pen. There's no Tragun Maya. There's no roop, no rang. That's where we have to go. And you can only go there through the Shabad. Kaho Kabir, khojo asman, Ram saman, na dekho aan. Kende ho cheezaं na kidhare lab jana. There are many things there. You'll get stuck because of the param, because of the doubt. You'll start going to other places. And that's what happens. Even when somebody goes inside, they start going to, I know people, I personally know people, they go to the Darbar every day. Some are 70 years or 75 years old. From last 20, 25 years, they're stuck in the stage. They think that's what they are here to do. They want to go to the Darbar. But no. Kabir Sahib is saying, Kaho Kabir, khojo asman. And they khojo, search it. Don't go into the meanings. Meanings are wrong. And they khojo asman. And how? Ram saman na dekho an. Can they only search for Ram through the Shabad? Don't look into other things. Nobody is going to help you. Na dekho an. Don't waste your time. You will waste your time going to the other realms, going to the heavens and all. You know, a lot of Gurmukh Pyare have done this, right? Sometimes, like when I was a kid, I used to see a picture of a Krishanji eating a makhan. It used to be in our house, a baby Krishan, and he's eating the butter. It somehow got into my brain. And when I started doing the Simran, it's long story, long time back, long, 10, 15 years back. And I started getting the dreams of the baby Krishna sitting in front of me. This happens. It gets embedded. Maya is very difficult to come out. Even when you leave your body, Maya still will show you the things. That's why people who say, I want to have a darshan of GuruNanak Dev Ji, I want to have a Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj, good feeling, good thing. But how Guru Nanak Dev Ji looks like right now? Guru Nanak Dev Ji is Jyotsru. Guru Gobind Singh Ji is Jyotsru. Baba Deep Singh Ji is Jyotsru. Guru Ramdas Sache Pasha is Jyotsru. If you will ask for the physical form, will you see it? Yes, you will see it. But that will be in Maya. Because Where we have to go, na roop, na rekh, na rang kich. Tre gun te prabh pin. Vaheguru is atit from the Trigun, different from the Trigun Maya. That's why Kabir Sahib is saying, Ram Saman na dekho an. There is nobody else like Ram. Ram as in Vaheguru, Nirankar Vaheguru, formless Vaheguru, Prakash Roop Vaheguru. Hanji Gurmukh Pero, let's open the dice for any questions you may have. That's why Gyan of Gurbani is very, very important. Otherwise, we can get confused. So every step we take in the spiritual path, we have to ask Gurbani. We have to ask Gurbani, where should we go? Hanji Pyareo, koi sawal related to this subject? Or anything else? If not, आओ जी आपका सिमरन कर। Hanji Vaheguru, Hanji Vaheguru जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरू जी फतेह। Hanji
कवि जी वो एक शब्द है ना, विचार मारे तरे तारे।
Hanji,
So I have a doubt in that. So I mean, I was thinking this can mean two things, right? One is like you can kill the thoughts, and then like I mean, like you can be liberated, and other is like through contemplation, you can kill yourself, kind of. So what I mean, what according to you is the correct one, or what is the?
not according to me. Pyareo, there are three states. Of a mind, there are three states. One is the current state where we are in, we are talking, we are having vichar, right? The second stage is the swapan state, when you are in a dream state. There is a third stage, the yog, that marg which Gurbani has given us. It's called Sahaj Marg, the state of Sahaj, where your mind is in your control. When Maharaj says vichar mare tare tare, means the automatic thoughts which you are having, which makes your mind astray, which makes your mind wander, you don't have to do that. You should have a control. You still need vichar. You still need thoughts to live in this world. Maharaj is talking about the automatic thoughts. For example, I always give this example. Probably you have heard it from me. If you're sitting on the sofa and on the door, somebody rings the bell. Now you start thinking about it, right? Oh, who is there? Is it somebody who is going to deliver me, something? Some delivery person, some DoorDash? A criminal minded person will say, oh, maybe it's cops. If you're expecting a guest, you will start thinking about that. But what should be the thought? The thought should be, just get up and open the door. If the mind will be in peace, mind will be in the sedge, that is the state where we can meet Vayu. That's what Maharaj is saying. Vichar mare tare tare ult joon na ave. Because wherever my focus remains, I will become that. Jaisa seve, taisa hoye. If my focus remains on something, even at the last moment when I'm going to leave my body, I'll become that. It's all about the dhyan, where the dhyan. That's why Maharaj says, don't put the dhyan deliberately, put the dhyan with love, pyar, dinal, malakte, nirankar. And it's very difficult. That's why people start putting the dhyan, because it's easy to put a dhyan, the focus on the idol. It is easy to put a focus on something written there, or some color, or some spot, or something. It's very easy to put the dhyan there. Maharaj says you have to kill your thoughts. How? With the love, to being humble, seeing Vaheguru in everybody, right? Sab mein jyot jyot hai, so it is the chanan, sab mein chanan. And that is a slow process. And that will happen how? Sant jana mil har jas gayo, ot janam ke dukh hoy. That's a dukh. That's a dukh which you have, which we all have. Corona janma de. Now, if I keep on saying this, Sant Jana Mil Harjas Gayo Kod Jana, and I don't, chant, I don't sing the praises of Vaheguru, will my dukh go away? These thoughts are our dukh. Does it make sense, Harpreet?
Hanji, Hanji. Thank you, Virji. Yeah, the meanings of the translation was, yeah.
Yeah.
Hanji, thank you.
Translations are always deceptive.
Anji.
right? You have to ask inside. Your translation is your inside. That's why when you will do the Simran and read the Gurbani, you will know everything. You don't even have to read the translation. The meanings will come from inside. From Vaheguru will give you. Satguru ji will give you the meanings.
Anji.
ठीक है प्यारे?
जी.
हाँ जी. Any other question, Guru प्यारे?
वाहिगुरु जी,
हाँ जी वाहिगुरु.
मन और आत्मा ਵਿੱਚ ਫਰਕ ਕੀ ਹੈ?
फर्क हगानी ऐसी बनाया हुआ है. ठीक है? We have to become Atma, right? Why we are here? Because we are the mind. That's why we are here. That's why man is also called Jivatma. Because Jivatma thinks that I am separated. I am different from Vaheguru. I have to meet Vaheguru. Jivatma thinks that as I am a Jeev, I am separate. I am not one with Vaheguru. That's why Maharaj says, Man tu jyot swarup hai apna mool pachan. That you are Atam Ram. Right?
हाँ, धन्यवाद.
हाँ जी. Any other question, Guru Pyare? Good questions. Keep on coming, keep on coming.
ਹਾਂਜੀ
It
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ
helps
ਕਾ
everybody.
ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ
Vaheguru ji ka khaal.
on the same token ਜਿਹੜਾ ਆਪਣਾ ਸੂਖਮ ਸਰੀਰ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਮਨ ਨੂੰ ਦੋ ਸਰੀਰ ਮਿਲੇ ਹੋਏ ਹਨ ਨਾ ਇੱਕ ਦੇਹੀ ਇੱਕ ਵਿਦੇਹੀ ਇੱਕ ਆਪਾਂ ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਦਿਸਦਾ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਇੱਕ ਆਪਣਾ ਸੂਖਮ ਸਰੀਰ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸੂਖਮ ਸਰੀਰ ਹੈਗਾ ਆ ਕਿ ਮਨ ਜੋਤ ਸਰੂਪ ਹੈਗਾ ਆ ਮਨ ਨੇ ਆਪਣਾ ਮੂਲ ਪਛਾਣਨਾ ਆ ਪਰ ਜਦੋਂ ਆਪਣਾ ਲਾਸਟ ਟਾਈਮ ਤੇ ਮਨ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਸੂਖਮ ਸਰੀਰ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਜਦੋਂ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੋਲ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਆ
ਇਹ ਮਨ ਹੈਗਾ ਜੇ ਮਨ ਹੈਗਾ ਤੇ ਮਨ ਰਹੇਗਾ ਦੁਬਾਰਾ ਆਏਗਾ if the mind is there. Okay, I'll translate it in English also. So Penji has a very good question. She's saying we have been given two bodies. One is Sukham body, and then there is a physical body, and then there is a third one which is our mind. So when then the last time, will the mind go with us? It depends. Maharaj says man mare tat mar jaye. Then there is no mind. Mind is not left. When there is only Vaheguru left, then there is no mind. That's a journey. That is our journey to recognize ourselves, who we are. That's why we should contemplate this thing. Are we a lust, a greed, an anger, attachment? Because inside the Sukham, there are many, many things. Mind is one of the component. There are Doots also. 5 thieves are also there. Right? Taramraj is also there. Chitragupta is also there. The full family is there. But when mind becomes the Jot Swarup, Atam Ram, when mind becomes Atam Ram Ram hai Atam, then there is no mind. Nothing. Jyoti Jot Rali Sampuran Thiya Ram. Nothing else is left. That is the destination. But if the destination has not yet achieved, if we were not able to achieve that destination, then wherever our dhyan will be there, focus will be there, mind will become that. And the whole family, the whole parivar of Panjdoot, of Atam Ram, of Chitragupt will go along with in the new June, in the new Kapde. Everything will go with us. If it makes sense.
So ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਅਗਰ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ contemplate ਕਰਨਾ ਹੈ if we are trying to, if the mind is trying to contemplate itself, am I anger? Let's say you live in a family where your parents are like, there are families where parents are literally abusive towards the children, not knowing that they are abusive, thinking that they are doing the right thing, but they are actually crushing the children's feelings. ਤੇ ਜਦੋਂ ਅਗਰ ਉਹ anger ਚ ਆਵੇ, then if the mind is saying that I'm in anger, then how does mind, like, what does mind do? Is Vaheguru ji doing this to them?
No.
Like, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ Vaheguru ji ਤਾਂ ਕਰਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ, then what is what? ਹਾਂਜੀ.
That's a game, pyareo. That's why we come to the Sangat, right? To understand that game. But it's a journey. It's a journey, right? It's not, when you learn something, let's say you have to learn an instrument, you have to learn how to play it, what are the different, sa, re, ga, ma, pa, and then only you can start making the music out of it, right? So it's a journey. That's why we have a Gurbani Guru with us. We have to keep on contemplating Gurbani Guru, listening to Gurbani Guru, understanding. That's what we call it a Gyan Marg. The actual yoga is the Saj Yoga, that we have to make our mind into peace. Till the time our mind will not go in peace, all these things will exist. It's not easy to get rid of them. But with Vaiguruji's Kirpa, with the love, with the pyar, then everything will happen. You know, sometimes when you have abusive parents, kids also turns out to be abusive. But when the kids will start getting with the Vaiguruji's Kirpa, they will understand, hey, I had abusive parents. I don't want to do the same thing with my kids. Things change. But again, what we are talking right now is all in Maya. The ultimate change happens when we walk on the path of Shabad, when we have Naam, that Shabad. Otherwise, anything we can do in this world will not change much. Maybe a little bit. That's why Maharaj says, Anand, Anand sabko kahe, Anand Guru te janya. Shabad will give you the Anand. The bliss will come through the Shabad. Saj will come through the Shabad. So, yes, you see the spider. I love that story of King Bruce and Spider. We used to read it in India. You know, when King Bruce, he lost everything. He was sitting in a jail and he said, he lost everything. I have nothing now. I can't do anything. He see a spider going over the wall. Spider goes over the wall and he falls down. Again, spider goes over the wall, again falls down. But after a few tries, the spider will start going up and up and up and go wherever the destination was there. That's what we have to do. That's why we come to the Sangat. We keep on trying. Wah, Guru. And slowly, slowly, we'll start walking inside our Sukham Sharir. We'll cross this Maya ocean, Tragun Maya, and we will go to the Chothapad. Maharaj is giving us that assurance. But we have to do it. We don't have to give up. We have to continuously try that. Continuously try that. ठीक है बहन जी?
हाँ जी वाहिगुरु जी, थैंक यू वाहिगुरु जी।
हाँ जी। आओ जी गुरुमुख प्यारे सिमरन करिए जी। वाह, tummy in, listen to your voice. Guru, tummy out, listen to your voice. आओ जी। वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु, वाह गुरु। सेवा कर लो जी गुरुमुखो। वाह गुरु,
वाह
Guru, Wah, 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 Guru, Wahguru, 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 Wahguru। अंतर्गत हो जाइए जी। मन ही बोले ते मन ही सुने। हम अवगुण परे एक गुण नाही, अमृत छाट बिकह बिख खाई। आया मोह परम पै फूले, सुत दारा स्यों प्रीत लगाई। एक उत्तम पंथ सुनियो गुर संगत, तह मिलंत जम त्रास मिटाई। एक अरदास पाठ कीरत की, गुरु रामदास राखो सरनाई। एक अरदास पाठ कीरत की, गुरु रामदास राखो सरनाई। भुलां चुकां दी माफी। वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरु जी